Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Persona 4 Golden Part 82. In the last video, we fought the boss of Nanako's dungeon, rescued her from the TV world, but unlike everyone else, she did not quickly recover and had to be taken to the hospital. She's not allowed any visitors.
Nana-chan's still small, so her other self didn't appear like everyone else. And she got caught in all that craziness. I hope she'll be okay.
I mean, are the doctors going to be able to help her?
I'm worried about Nana-chan.
But there's nothing more we can do for her.
A delivery man named Namatame. The possibility of Nanako-chan being targeted. If only I'd been more thorough in putting the facts together.
Well, blaming yourself isn't going to change anything.
Then Nanako-chan wouldn't have had to go through this.
That goes for me too. If I hadn't stood there like a lump in front of that bastard, Nanako-chan might have been okay.
I hate myself. Why do I always panic when it matters most?
I couldn't do anything either. I should have noticed sooner that something was wrong with that guy.
Why did I waste time listening to what Namatame had to say? If I hadn't tried to engage him in conversation, and we'd rescued Nanako-chan immediately,
Well, I mean, you don't know what he would have done.
this wouldn't have happened.
I mean, well, it is someone's fault. It's not any of our faults, but don't blame yourself.
But I still...
All right. Enough of this pity party.
Yeah, Kanji. Tell him.
Is standing around and whining really what we ought to be doing now? Feeling pathetic, consoling each other? That gonna solve anything? We gotta believe in her. So stop rehashing what's already done. Get it together, Naoto!
Sorry. You're absolutely right.
See, Kanji's saying the stuff that we can't say.
This is all that bastard Namatame's fault. And he's behind bars now, right? And it ain't like we were too late for Nanako-chan.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll come see Nana-chan every day so she'll get better faster.
That's all we can do right now.
Gee, Kanji, you sounded cool for a second there.
Huh? You guys still here?
Of course we are.
Adachi-san, did they find out anything?
Dojima-san's speaking with the doctor now, but they can't say anything definite until they run some tests on her. Not just Nanako-chan, but the perp too. Who knows when we'll be able to hear his story. Well, it's getting late, so hurry home. The last thing we need is for you guys to collapse too.
He's not wrong, per se.
He's right. We should call it a night. Nanako-chan's gonna be fine. Acting all gloomy won't help anything.
When Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, what should we do to celebrate?
Dude, isn't it a little early for that?
Why don't we reserve Juness and have a party there?
That's an idea.
A party at Juness? That makes no sense.
Well, it is Nanako we're talking about.
Nana-chan, she'll get better, right?
Just believe in her.
Yeah, I do believe in her. Let's all have fun with Nana-chan when she comes back.
Sense Teddy's warm feelings for Nanako and strong trust in you. Well, I mean, that's a really good passive. Unfortunately, the problem right now is that we're getting killed by AoE stuff, not single target.
Thanks. I almost forgot how to keep a happy face. But with that out of the way, I'm feeling all hungry.
Well, you probably don't want to eat here, you know, hospital food and all that. I don't know, maybe do Japanese hospitals not have the connotation of bad food? Is that just an American
Hey,
thing?
where did everyone go? Don't leave without me.
Done everything you can. All you can do now is to believe in Nanako and wait for her to recover. Dojima's room.
Huh? You didn't go home yet?
Well, I mean, there's not much for us there. Tell Dojima that Nanako is safe.
I heard. Thanks.
Dojima sighs deeply.
Nanako. I'm so relieved.
Dojima-san? You awake? I guess it's no surprise. He was so stressed out over Nanako-chan. I'll stay with him tonight. You can go home and rest, even if it's just for a little while.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be good emotionally to spend the night in the house alone. We'll be alright.
Oh, please. You look terrible.
Wow, dude.
Nanako-chan's safe, so relax. I think you should get some rest.
Sense Adachi's concern for you. Wait, what? Okay. We gotta rank up with Adachi? Now, how does that work? Because, like, what if you didn't have him at rank 6? Would he just give you, like, a random rank? Or do you get, like, this rank up by default? What if you never started his social link? Does it
Hurry and
start
go.
here,
Your friends are
potentially?
waiting, aren't they?
Because, I mean, his isn't a story-based social link. We had to go out of our way for it. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, so let's save so that we never have to do that stupid fight again. You've done everything that could possibly have been done. All you can do now is wait for Nanako's recovery. You should hurry to school. Okay, so you do have a recovery period after her dungeon. See, I thought we went right into some story stuff, but apparently not. And that's why the South Pole is colder than the North Pole. Speaking of cold, it got cold really quickly this year. Remember to wear extra layers so you don't get sick. But ladies, it's no good to wear warm-ups under your skirts. Why? Because no one can see your legs. Fuck off. That was a joke. Just my way of reminding you all to wear your school uniforms, got it? Alright, back on topic. I'll ask a question about the South Pole. I'll pick you, extra cute, since you don't even button the front of your uniform in cold weather. Country? No country owns it. Isn't it like, a bunch of different countries have conflicting claims? Or is that the North Pole? I think that's both of them, right? How'd you know? I'm impressed. You're right, the South Pole doesn't belong to anybody. The Antarctic Treaty System of 1961 rules that all land below 60 degrees south latitude belongs to no nation. Similarly, the North Pole is not owned by any country either. In fact, there's no land at the North Pole. It's just ice floating on the ocean. It's funny because it won't be there for long. Now, please get out your textbooks. But I think a bunch of, like, nations do still technically have, like, official claims to various parts of, like, the South and North Pole. Nanako is in no condition to be visited. You must wait for her to recover. The daycare. Well, I guess we do get to chill out for now. Huh. I thought there was a... Well, I'm not going to talk about it, but... I thought the story beat happened right after. Monday. What are we doing on Monday? Rize and Naoto. No Rize. Naoto it is. Let's go get personas though. We should also sell materials. Because really, we don't have that much money. Now, hopefully we'll get a bunch from selling stuff. Okay, that's pretty good. Got a bunch of dang old swords. Got some small swords. A fan. We could use a new fan if there's a good passive effect. I mean, we don't really care about the direct damage from them because Yukiko's not really a damage dealer, and her auto attacks are just going to be pathetic. Okay, we got some armor. Got a lot of armor. Oh my god. So much armor. It's like a... Okay. What do we got? Oracle Gam. I mean, that's good. I don't know if it's +5 all stats good. Hurricane Coat. Honestly, that might be good for us. Because we kind of get destroyed by wind now. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but I did put a resist elect on Black Frost, and then when I went back to grind after giving up yesterday, I did turn into null elect. So we're only weak to light and wind. That's it. Why am I even looking at Chie stuff? I mean, it's better, but is it 40 yen better? Or 40,000 yen better? I don't think so. That's probably, yeah, that's definitely good enough. And let's look at weapons. We could use a new weapon. We do occasionally auto attack. I prefer this. Got 40. That's a lot of yen, dude. Actually, we have all those gems. We need to sell those. I'll wait until we get to 10 SP. That just doesn't quite do it for me. Oh wait, no. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Yeah, none of that is good enough to justify the price. Let's look at accessories and then we'll be done. Resistance to light and... I think we already have some white and black feathers. Reminds me, is there anything we can sell? Yes. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, we definitely don't want that. I don't know. It's really not even almost worth going through the trouble of selling this stuff. Wait, did we decide there was no good armor for, did we look at Yukiko? Because she's got outdated armor. Or, like, kind of outdated armor, I believe. But it's not really outdated, it's still the best she can have. I mean, I don't know, man. Yukiko just kind of gets one-shot by anything regardless because her defense stats are so low. Like her endurance and everything. I don't know how much 30 extra defense, like, how much that moves the needle for us. You know, we're gonna wait till it's raining. I don't want to buy anything from you, lady, with your marked up sale bullshit. What did we even come here to do? Oh yeah, we need to get a fortune. Waste more of our money. Stupid Margaret. But do we have a fortune? I'm like 90% sure we don't. We make one? Probably not. Oh wait, I saw a fortune there. I don't know where I saw him. It takes one of our good personas. Like, Yada Fusa, do I want to get rid of you? I kind of like you. Well, actually, I don't. It is nice to have a wind. You're null to wind. Let's see. We don't want to give you, like, Tarunda. Could give you growth. Well, I mean, it's either that or regular Megiddo. It's not even Megidola. Yeah, we'll give you growth. Maybe you get something you learn at, like, max level that's good. And we can maybe not get there. I think growth kind of sucks. Mainly because, I mean, especially on, you know, very hard with the lowered XP gains, like, even getting half XP, it would take her over 60,000 XP to level up, which is like it's like 4 or 5 levels on the main character. Para break. Asuku Kaja? Sure, why not? Null Innervate, absolute fucking trash. Absorb Wind would be nice to have as a passive. Yeah, you can make that guy, and you can get Mind Charge. Also, Mind Charge. Oh, we got a thingy. Apparently, we have a decent amount of the compendium. Is that us getting 50% of the compendium? I kind of skipped that first line. You There is a way to open a log of dialogue. I have no clue what button to press. I feel like I've pressed every button, and it never does it. But I believe it exists. Well, I mean, let's check. See if my boy's there. Nope. Well, Naruto's actually a bit of a high. Well, I mean, Adachi's the highest priority because I've never done his social link. Oh, don't we already have that? Like 90% sure we already have that. I feel like I've already gotten that.
Senpai?
Hope they allow Nanako-chan to have visitors soon. Of course, there's nothing we can do about that. If you don't mind, I'm free today. Trying to make you feel better. Well, it's not ready to advance yet. Well, there's no Rize. We could hang out with Yumi. Yeah, we probably should. I don't want to. Wait, no. Quetzalcoatl, you're Sun, right? You're Aeon? I think you used to be Sun. Yeah, we'll find. I don't want to walk back, so we'll hang out with you tomorrow, Yumi. Assuming Rize isn't there. Spend time conversing with Naoto. Oh, don't change up the music. It makes me feel fucking sad. It's a nice track, but it just makes it all obvious that it's not the same. Well, nobody can stop us from going outside. What do you say? We're already ready to rank up with you. Wouldn't mind checking the gym exchange. Or anything good we can make? I mean, like, I feel like I got a lot of gems, okay? Like, I feel like this is a bunch of bullshit. Like, I'm not asking to be able to make the fucking best items in the game. I'm just saying. I feel like I should be able to make at least some of this garbage. That'd be nice. You need, oh, but you need rainbow quartz and Yazoo stones. Oh, obviously. Yeah, I don't know why we don't have any of these. 'Cause, I mean, a lot of times it's the gold hands that drop gems, but I mean, we've killed gold hands on every floor except Nanako's dungeon, because they run away on the second fucking turn. You give us diligence and a random stat boost? Eh. Pass. Guess we'll go back and read our book. Boss has been busy. Yeah, we know. Well, I guess we will, I think we still have a couple books to read. We do. I wish we had, like, another nighttime social link, but... Text message. It's from Rize. Senpai, I heard you like movies, right? Roman paid holiday. It just came out. I heart the original. So, okay, I'm not fucking reading this shit. Uh-huh. The home shopping. Well, there was kind of some shit going on, game. Eagle Eye. I'll buy it. What if it's good? I know it's not, but what if it was? It probably just raises your crit rate, I would assume. Throw away fucking most of our money. You're filled with tender feelings. You finish reading it. We are motherly. Let's go. It's either going to be Yumi or Naoto. It's Naoto.
Good day.
Actually, the line is, good afternoon, Naoto. Do you have any plans after school? I would like you to come with me. I mean, I would like to decide later, but fine.
Thank you.
I don't know, maybe that gives you bonus points to the next level. I have no clue. I don't think it works like that in this game. I think it kind of works like that in Persona 3. Where, in like Persona 3, if like people would ask you to hang out and then you said no, there was like a chance it would just like de-rank your social link. It was very annoying. Samagawa Floodplain. Naoto brought a new challenge from the Phantom Thief. This was in my mailbox this morning. Phantom Thief knows where I live, which means he had other reasons for having you deliver the first card. Why you though? We looked close? I mean, we're the only people you've talking to, basically. Oh, I mean, I'm not even gonna say we look useless. I don't really know about reliable either.
Huh?
What are you saying? That can't be it. Don't blurt out such ridiculous nonsense. Naoto is panicking fiercely. So then, what do you think of the contents of this card? It reads as follows. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. Buy the large 7 at the third, the spot I chose. The large 7 at the third, the spot I chose. So large 7... I mean, I think like makes me think of a clock. At the third, though, I don't know what that means. When the banks close. No, that could mean... My initial thought was riverbank, but it could mean like actual financial banks, like at a certain time. The fruit tree grows. More cryptic this time. Well, I anticipated that. The first thing that comes to mind is the fruit tree, with fruit tree as the original card. But the second sentence, buy the 7 at the third. What do these numerical values mean? When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. Buy the large 7 at the third is the spot I chose. Got 7 and 3 o'clock. The numbers are important. I mean, the phrasing. I mean, I did think clock, but I would think more like 7 at the third. That makes you think more like 7:20, like 7 o'clock, and then like 1/3 of the way through the like the full rotation. I mean, we'll go with it. I don't think it's correct. There's nothing peculiar about those particular petitions. Okay. It's incomprehensible. 7 and 3rd? When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. Look at the 3rd and 7th words. Banks. I can count. Banks tree. Oh, trees at the riverbank. Okay. Banks and tree. In other words, by the large tree at the banks is the spot I chose. Let's search for the biggest tree at the riverbanks. There was something buried there. Well, okay. Really glad that we're helpful. I knew it. This watch brings back memories. Naoto holds a digital watch, slightly large for a child's wrist. I almost said whist. I mean, I basically did say whist. It was slightly large for her child's whist. This is pretty advanced, you know. It's one of 7 tools of the detective. It has an extremely strong backlight. You can use it to blind the enemy? I modified it when I was a child. I've always loved this sort of thing, ever since childhood. I preferred robots and cars to dolls and teddy bears. I liked high places, so I had a secret base in the trees. I enjoyed that. Why? Why couldn't I have been born male? It would have been much easier for me. I could have done what I wanted to do with gusto. It's funny, isn't it? I mean, so this is like the prickly subject when it comes to Naoto, is whether or not, like, I'm trying to think how to phrase this. Like, the way they kind of present it is more that Naoto's, like, desire to not be a girl is more of because she feels conflicted by gender stereotypes and roles, not out of any, like, true sense of, like, body dysmorphia. So I feel like it's more the way they're going for it is that Naoto, like, feels like she has to be a male, not out of, like, any innate desire for that, just because she feels constricted by societal gender roles, right? Like, she feels like, oh, I can't do these things because I'm a woman, not that, like, so it's like, because I can't do these things as a woman, I wish I was a male so that I wouldn't be discriminated against, or this wouldn't be considered weird. I would fit in more, as opposed to, I do not feel comfortable, like, in like my, you know, the way I was born, so to speak. So it's like, it does feel bad, though, to say stuff like, well, you just shouldn't try. I don't know. It's a prickly subject, and I understand that, but I don't want to say. I mean, your gender, it doesn't matter, really. Like, do whatever you want to do.
Senpai.
Don't give a shit what other people think. Now that I have people who'll say that to me, what right do I have to complain? Because, I mean, there is an argument to be made that, like, Naoto's, like, story, right? Like, in a lot of ways, and we haven't finished her social link yet, but an underlying theme of that is getting her basically to be okay with being a female, which you could definitely see that as, like, hey, here's this, you know, maybe trans person, and let's force them back into their biological gender as opposed to letting them explore themselves or come to their own decisions or support them. So it feels wrong in a way. I don't know. I think my opinions on Naoto's character have kind of changed a little bit as I've gotten older. Because, I mean, I still do feel like that's what they were going for. Was not, hey, here's this trans character, let's force them back into the box, so to speak. But more of, hey, here's this girl who basically sees transitioning as like, or being a different gender as like a way to escape from societal gender notions, which really, you unfortunately can't escape from those. Not fully. I don't know, I should probably just stop talking. I mean, at this point, I mean, I'm basically just talking to myself. I mean, we're part 81 of a series that is, I have almost no, I don't know what word I'm looking for, expectations that anyone's going to be watching this series at this point, so I think I can just say whatever the hell I want and don't have to worry about anyone thinking I'm dumb. But if you have watched 80 episodes of this series, you probably already know that. Invigorate 2. That's not bad. It seems I've been doing all the talking. Why don't you tell me about yourself? What were you like as a child? I wish I could have seen it.
I'll see you again.
Chatted idly with Naoto and then went home. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this video. In the next video, I guess we'll continue our cooldown period after the dungeon, wait for Nanako to recover, and yeah. I am Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye guys.